Oh, God, there's not much could follow everything that's been going on tonight. I just wanted, could you and I do a number to finish with?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
Have you got a suitable number?
I've got a, very good number. It's in your key, and it'll be perfect.
Now, the key is very important. You realise my throat's a little fragile.
Yeah, no, I've researched it.
Yes.
And,
this is right for me.
Yes, it's absolutely perfect.
And suitable for the occasion.
Suitable for the occasion.
Please feel free to.
I feel free. Believe me. Now it's time to say goodbye. Now it's time to yield a sigh.
Yield a sigh.
Oh. Now's the time to wind up my head. That's okay, it's all right. Yeah. Until we meet again. Feels good. Goodbye. Goodbye. We're leaving you, Skipper. Goodbye. We wish you fun, good fun. Goodbye. We're leaving you, Skipper.
You keep playing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our Christmas show. I want to thank Willie Tyler and Lester, Alan King, Joe Collins, and the little elf here, Dudley Moore. Hey. Well, we're leaving you. I've never been insane. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Have a happy Christmas. Thank you, Dudley.
The sale to go to is the sale at Debenham's. Get there any way you can, but get there. The sale at Debenham's.
Martini Extra Dry. Have it with or without. With friends. With pleasure. Martini Extra Dry. It's there to be discovered.
However near you'll be, however quick you think you'll be, don't leave your children alone in the house.
We've got time for one more.
Here's wishing you an even whiter Christmas.
Oh, you're almost ready, Diane. How about a coffee?
You've changed brands.
It's probably Nescafe in another jar.
It can't be. Nescafe don't make coffee for anyone else. Only Nescafe has that special blend and roast for that richer, smoother taste.
Nescafe coming up.
Well?
That's the Nescafe taste. It's the one for my customers.
Oh, good. Hairdresser with fringe benefits.
Nescafe don't make coffee for anyone else.
Just as I stopped to light one of my 6 mild, smooth-smoking Panama cigars, I saw it. PWP 666. £6,000 for a 6-cylinder engine and only 6 previous owners. So I bought it. And 6 miles up the A6, as I went to the aid of Sylvia's syncopating sextet, it broke down.
Panama, the cigar with 6 appeal.
When you say same again, is it? At Harp, every inch of our lager is precision brewed to the same rigorous standards, day in, day out, to achieve what brewers call brightness. To guarantee that clean, lively taste you look for in your lager, we control the temperature and the time we mature it to the degree and the day. That's why from pub to pub, pint to pint, can to can, every inch of Harp is the same again and again and again. Harp, precision brewed to taste perfect.
Hurry now to Queensway's sale. Every item reduced, like the Astra Suite, just $149.95. Sale starts 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Half-price baby pram suits, now £2.99 at Arnott sale, 10 a.m. tomorrow. The Great Bed Sale starts tomorrow. Doors open 10 a.m. Bargains on all beds, bunks, mattresses and headboards at Bedtime Bed Centre, Seaforth Road off King Street, Aberdeen.
Friday night's viewing here on ITV. At 7, Me and My Girl and a holiday surprise for Sam.
Well, where is it you said you've always wanted to go?
It's not Disneyland.
That's right, it's not Disneyland.
7:30 North Star.
It's all right.
A man is transformed by the power of the sun.
To me, Jack North is proof. Fabulous proof of the potential in every man or woman.
At 9, D.H. Lawrence coming through.
Whatever happens, wherever we go, whatever we do, we will never hide under a stone. We will tell your family, we'll tell my family.
And my husband?
We'll tell him first.
The love story that shocked a nation coming through. And with Clive James in Dallas, this is Friday night's viewing on ITV.
She's gorgeous. She is absolutely gorgeous.
There's a girl in the football team.
She smells.
The shower. What happens about the shower?
Did you get any plasters on you? There's none next door.
No, maybe.
Gregory's Girl tonight at 10:50.
That's the sort of thing that gives football a bad name. That is disgusting.
And starting in just a moment on Channel 4, Mel Brooks pays tribute to Sid Caesar, one of the great comedy talents in America in the 50s. That's in a moment on Channel 4. And now it's 20 minutes to 11, news time with Carol Barnes.
53 die in South African tribal clashes. A man armed with a knife holds a 4-year-old girl hostage. The Queen talks about the good news in spite of the bad weather. And Mount Etna smoulders on after an eruption which killed 1 and injured 14. Good evening. More than 50 black people have died in South Africa in an outbreak of fierce tribal fighting near Durban. At the height of the clashes, 5,000 tribesmen fought running battles.
The causes of the fighting, which went on for most of Christmas Day, are still unclear. But South African police said that by nightfall, 53 people were dead and another 9 injured after some 2,000 Zulus clashed with 3,000 members of the Pondo tribe, their traditional tribal rivals. It was the worst case of faction fighting in South Africa for several years and took place at the town of Umbumbulu, some 20 miles south of Durban. Some of the extra police on duty in the Durban area after Monday's bomb attack in a shopping mall were drafted into the district. But late this evening it was still unclear whether the fighting had been brought under control. Peter Sharp, ITN in Johannesburg.
Another 4 black people have died in violence in other parts of the country. The anti-apartheid leader, Winnie Mandela, who was visiting her husband Nelson Mandela in prison, called it a Christmas day of mourning. She'd cancelled a protest vigil outside the Cape Town jail because, she said, the security forces were trigger-happy after recent white deaths. After today's visit, she was clearly worried about her husband.
This particular Christmas is far worse than any of the Christmases he has had in prison.
Why is that?
Because he's held in solitary confinement in hospital. We saw him in his pajamas and in his hospital attire.
Mrs. Mandela said she'd be going back to Soweto, risking arrest again for breaking a government banning order. Police in Middlesex are tonight playing a tense waiting game with a man who's holding a 4-year-old girl hostage at knife point. It's thought she's his daughter. Armed detectives have been in position around the flat in Northol for 12 hours.
Police were called to the scene after a woman staggered out from the flat with stab wounds. She died later in hospital. After one young girl hostage was rescued by firemen, a police psychiatrist was brought in to talk to the man as negotiations continued for the release of the trapped girl. At one stage, a relation who tried to persuade the man to give up struggled with him on the balcony before he fled back inside. Tonight, as armed police surround the building, drinks have been brought in for the young girl, but so far her captor has refused all offers of food. As negotiations continue by telephone and with the help of the same woman who'd earlier struggled to escape, police are preparing to sit it out for as long as it takes to save the child's life. Kim Sabido, ITN, Northol.
The Queen, in her Christmas message, has said that behind what she called the frightening headlines of bad news, good news has often been overlooked. Her message highlighted the service and bravery of ordinary men and women in industry and in voluntary and public service.
Christmas is a time of good news. I believe it is a time to look at the good things of life and to remember that there are a great many people trying to make the world a better place, even though their efforts may go unrecognized. There's a lesson in this for us all, and we should never forget our obligation to make our own individual contributions, however small, towards the sum of human goodness.
The royal family began their Christmas celebrations with the traditional church service at St George's Chapel in Windsor. But when the service ended, they came out to heavy rain. The Queen quickly produced her umbrella, and the whole family followed suit. But the weather didn't dampen the spirits of the Queen Mother or Princess Diana. A quick dash to the waiting cars to get out of the rain, and after the Princess of Wales was safely inside, Prince Charles made sure everyone was on their way home for Christmas dinner. In a Christmas message to Anglicans, the Archbishop of York, Dr. John Habgood, said that people who felt despair about inner-city poverty had to have hope and realise things could change. But after visiting South Africa, he'd been oppressed with a sense that events were moving towards further violence and bloody conflict. And in Rome, the Pope, in his Christmas message, called on Catholics around the world to build a new society based on justice and godliness. He said the world was weighed down by a massive suffering. Mount Etna in Sicily is tonight smouldering after an eruption which left 1 man dead and 14 people injured. A 2-mile river of molten lava flowed down its slopes and earth tremors destroyed a hotel.
In the early hours of this morning, a sudden earth tremor shook the slopes of Mount Etna and the volcano split asunder. Soon, a stream of molten lava 50 yards wide was pouring down the mountainside. Etna is the only active volcano in Europe, and this was its 130th recorded eruption. As the glowing trail of lava spewed out, families spending Christmas in this hotel were jolted awake as the ground shook. Most guests and staff fled the building, but 1 man in his 30s stayed inside to get his wife and small son out. They survived, but another shock brought the hotel crashing down on top of him. Fortunately, the lava flow was channeled into an uninhabited valley in this wild area of Sicily. But the emergency services were standing by. 2 years ago, Mount Etna, which has 200 small craters, erupted for 129 days, causing millions of pounds worth of damage.
Finally, no one dreams of a